Happy Friday, guys. Deborah Harrison here with Simply Sweet and Ink Designs. Lots going on this week. I've been so busy. I have been working on my July events. I think I have prepped about 600 project packets this week. So super busy. And actually, normally I would have my goal every week is to have my weekly Friday project ready by Wednesday. Thursday at the latest, and actually I didn't even get to it till this morning. But that was a good thing because I have a really fun thing to share with you. It's called a creative mashup. If you're not familiar with that, I will explain it here in a little bit. But let me tell you what is going on in the Stampin' Up world and in the Simply Sweet and Ink Designs world so that you're up to date on everything that's happening. Today, June 30th, 2023 is the very last day for the Stampin' Up's Designer Series paper sale. I don't even have it on here, so hopefully you know about it. You can save 15% off on most of those really pretty papers. So make sure if you have not taken advantage of that sale, do so today because it does end at midnight, well, 11:59 Mountain Time. Also, too, today is the very last day for the starter kit promotion where you can get that $155 in products of your choice for $99. Now, if you are interested in joining my Simply Sweet Stampers team and joining Stampin' Up with that promotion, I will be available by email, chat, however, you can private message me and I can help walk you through signing up. Even if you need help selecting those products, I'm happy to do that for you this evening. But let me tell you what's going on with me and my events in July. This right here, my Crafting with You mystery craft box, I only have one spot left. You will need to email me or private message me if you are interested in that last box. I have temporarily shut off the registration for that because there is only that one box and I want to make sure that it doesn't get overfilled. So, because that would be really bad because I only have enough for 47 kits. So we don't want to go over. Now, if you would like to participate and join my Sweet Creations Club, that is a monthly subscription project kit. It is $39 each month, and you get a project kit pre-designed for you, shipped to you with about $20 in Stampin' Up products. And for July, it is featuring the So Refreshing bundle to make 5 projects. Now, if you would like to just try it for 1 month, I do have a non-subscription option that you can take a look at over here on my blog at Simply Sweet Ink Designs. Just click on that Sweet Creations Club tab and it'll take you all the information and it will take you to that 1 month non-club link for $45. So the registration does close next Wednesday, July 5th. So you don't want to forget about that. Also, too, Bunco, our July Bunco, we play Bunco online on Zoom for some fun Stampin' Up product prizes. We also, too, are going to make 2 projects with what is it called? Oh my goodness, what is that really cool thing called? It is, y'all know it before me. I cannot think of it. But guys, this one of the new, the Les Chape. That's what's called the Les Chape. It's that really pretty little, that paper and that bundle too. Just slipped my mind. All right, so the last day to register for that is July 5th as well. I only have 3 spots left. So if you want to join us to do some crafting and bunco, Tina, yes, girl, you got to sign up. Tina's one of our regular players. So Tina, if you're available on July 18th, then yes, we would love for you to join us again. All right, so that is what's happening in my world. And so let me, before I get into the share prize, I did want to give a nice shout out to my friend Belinda Fairbanks. She sent me this beautiful July 4th card. She is so sweet. I think every holiday she sends me a really fun card. And I miss these stitched stars. I just love these stars and I was so bummed when they retired. All right, so thank you, Belinda. I really appreciate your thoughtfulness. You are always so sweet to do that. All right, so for last week's share, so those who shared last week's project video, I entered your name into my little random prize wheel, and Carol Busby was the one selected. So I'm going to send Carol the in color dots as well as last week's project. So Carol, if you hop on, do me a huge favor. Please private message me your mailing address and I will try to reach out to you as well through private messenger. So if you do get that, that is a legit message from me so I can send your happy mail. All right, for this week's prize, I have a fun full packet of the Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper. So remember, we had that beautiful, that really awesome designer series paper sale. This is one of the papers that is on sale through today. So anyway, if you would like a chance at winning this, comment, shared, and I will put your name into next week's drawing. All right, so this week was a little bit different. So I don't know if you heard me earlier when I hopped on. Let me move this back here. Been a crazy, super crazy week, trying to get things ready for July. And so I did not design today's project until literally this morning, but it's a really fun project. So what I did is I took some designs from 3 different projects and I combined them into what I call a creative mashup to make today's project. So let me share with you the inspiration for today's project. Then I'll show you what it looks like and then we'll make it today. Is that fair? Does that sound good? All right, so let me hop back over. So if you will remember several weeks ago, I did this project with a little monkey bundle with a little swinging tag. So I really like the tag concept of this project. Now, I don't have the original, but if you remember 2 weeks ago, I did a live project with the So Refreshing bundle, making that really cute octagonal card. So it's just kind of it was a card and you just kind of opened it up. And then one of my really good Stampin' Up! Demonstrator friends, Antoinette Bay, she made this beautiful card with, I was inspired by her color combination. And unfortunately, I don't think it's showing up as beautifully in this video as it is on I'm going to actually post a picture on my blog of her project. It is stunning. Antoinette is what I call the floral diva. She can do the most amazing things with the Stampin' Up! Floral stamp sets. So anyway, my inspiration came from these 3 projects, and I'm going to show you what I designed with that. So anytime, like I hear people will tell me, I am really great at casing cards, but I'm not good at creating my own designs. Well, you can take the creative mashup concept, take your favorite elements from different projects, combine them into a single project to create your own design. So that is what I did with today's card. As you can see, I took the color combination and the really pretty embossing from Antoinette's card. I took the tag concept from the monkey card, and then I took where it's the hinged tag from the octagonal So Refreshing card. So just a really fun way to be able to combine different elements into a single card. So let me show you the products that we're using today, and then we'll get into making the card. So you know me, I love the countryside corners dies. So I used for the tag, I'm going to set this out. It is the 3rd largest from that set. This was my first time to play with the exposed brick embossing folder, and that is what makes this beautiful background here for our project. So then also to the Crafting With You bundle, the stamp set and the dies, they came back in stock. How excited are you? I am so excited. When I had some customers that had ordered this bundle, or had requested it, but I hadn't been able to order it, and I took a chance yesterday. Sure enough, it was in stock and I already have it ordered for them. So I'm really excited to be able to play with this, and if you don't have it, you can go shop for it in my online store. So we're going to actually use the die cutting machine and the little flower, and we're going to use my favorite saying in the whole set is the sending you a handmade hug. So that's the stamp we're going to use today from the bundle. And we're also too using the delightfully eclectic designer series paper. Now this is that really huge paper pack. I am showing you the 6x12 sheets, but it is actually 12x12, and there are 4 each of the designs. So you have 48 sheets total in this pack. It is huge, and it is one of the papers that is on sale through today, 15% off. And then you've got some patterns on the reverse right here, that I am using this sheet right here because that's my favorite in the pack. All right, so let's get all our goodies. I'm going to share with you my supplies. Now, if you're on my email list, I will share with you tomorrow the project sheet for this week's project with all the supplies I've used, some pictures to share with you, the inspiration projects, all that fun stuff. So if you're not on my email list, click on that link to sign up, and it will go out by 3 o'clock to Central Standard Time tomorrow. And also, too, you can get early access to a lot of my really popular kits and some fun promotions that sometimes are exclusive just for my email subscribers. All right, so here's kind of the quick reference. So if you want to take a snapshot of that, that's kind of a summary of that PDF tutorial. So I'm going to kind of walk you through putting all this together. Now, I will tell you, I've done a lot of this ahead of time. And so you can just kind of follow along and we'll put it together. So this is a piece of thick, basic white cardstock. It measures 4 1/4 by 11 inches. And I have scored it in half at 5.5 inches. That's just our standard card base. I took that beautiful embossing folder and I embossed a piece of just regular basic white cardstock, and this piece measures 4 by 5 1/4, just a standard layer card base right there. And I'm just going to glue that on, and then I'm going to start adding some of the elements that Antoinette used in her card. Okay, this worked just a minute ago when I was testing it out. Let's see if we can get that going, get that flowing. Okay. Now, you can choose whichever side of this embossing folder that you want to use. I'm going to kind of do the raised brick instead of the other way because I want it a little more subtle. Only thing is, it's going to take a little more effort to get this to stick. Okay, so the next what I'm going to do is we're going to take a piece of basic white cardstock. Actually, I think I used the thick. And this measures 3.5 by 4 3/4. Then we're going to take that really beautiful floral print from the Delightfully Eclectic paper. This measures 3 3/8 by 4 5/8. And we're going to glue that right on top just so we have just a little sliver of a white border around the edges to give it some accent. Okay, let's go ahead. We've got that. Now we're going to use lots of dimensionals. So we're just going to put some dimensionals around the edges here. Actually, I think I want more. Add some more there. Trying to read your comments as I'm doing this. Does anybody have any really fun July 4th plans? I don't think we have anything going on. I'm probably just going to hang around the house and try to catch up on some things. All right, so that adds a really pretty lift to the card right there. Just put that on with dimensionals. Now we're going to work on the tag. Now let me share with you. Now, if you watched my octagonal tag the other week, I took a piece of cardstock. In this case, I am using Bubble Bath. This measures 2 3/4 by 8.5. And then I scored it down the middle at 4 1/4. And so that is going to create a little fold line right here. And so all I did is I'm going to take that Countryside Corners dies. Remember, I'm using the 3rd largest, and I'm going to hang it over just slightly. See if you can see that. See how it's not going to go all the way. I'm going to have it go over. So when I die cut it, I'm going to end up with a hinged card that looks like this. All right. So that way that prevents me from cutting that top edge right there. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to take a piece of striped designer series paper. It's actually just the reverse of the flower. And this measures 1.5 by 2 3/8. And I'm going, as soon as I cut, got to do one thing. Now, if you remember when I made the tag for the monkey, I actually cut some of this off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off this bottom section here because I don't need it. I want it to look like a tag. There we go. Now we're in business. Okay, so now we're going to adhere this piece to the bottom. Ooh, it sounds like y'all got some fun plans, pool party. Actually, we're building a pool, believe it or not. I've always told told my husband no pool, no pool, but he loves to swim. He's actually been swimming as part of his weight loss program. So I have agreed to put in a pool. All right, guys, I hate to do this to you, but I need to plug in my computer. Apparently, I didn't plug it in. So will you please bear with me while I grab my cord? I will give you a nice fresh one, okay? So sorry about that. I am usually remember to plug in my computer, and I forgot to do it today, and I've been doing a lot of work on it. So all right, so let's see where we were at. So let me go back here, and there we go. All right, so we made the tag. I put the designer series paper at the bottom. Now I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. So I'm going to take some of the stamps from the Crafting with You stamp set. This one is, like I said, my favorite, Sending You a Handmade Hug. And we're going to stamp right here towards the top. All right, so while I have my stamp out, I'm going to do two more things. I'm going to take just some scrap, thick, basic white cardstock, and I'm going to stamp the die cutting machine in Granny Apple Green. And then I'm going to stamp the flower in the Melon Mambo. Now, I also, too, I don't remember, I did use Melon Mambo right here for my sentiment, if I forgot to tell you that. All right, let's close these up, get these out of the way. Now, I have already die cut these out. Let's say that, and I've already lost it. Oh, there it is, there it is. There's my little flower. Okay, so now we're going to assemble our pieces. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to add dimensionals on the back of my tag. And I'm just going to put it right here on the center of my designer series paper. And then I'm also going to take dimensionals, and we're going to pop up our die cutting machine. Did y'all not just think it was so clever that Stampin' Up! Included a die cutting machine? I love so many little elements that are part of this bundle. Okay, and then the last thing I want to put on my tag, while I take that back, there is one more thing, two more things actually. So I'm going to add my flower right here in the corner. Just add a fun little accent to my machine. And then I'm going to take a linen bow, and I'm going to just put that on with a mini glue dot. And then one last thing, I think that our little flower needs some bling. So let's add a little rhinestone here in the center. And there we go. All right, there is the card for today. Now I have a fun challenge for you, and I'm going to post it here in a little bit. I got to take care of my video boo-boo first, but once I get that taken care of, I am going to challenge you to do a creative mashup yourself. And if you do, all you need to do is get at least 2 projects, take some elements out of them, make your own project with them, post a picture of your project, and if you would, your inspiration projects as well, so we can see where you got the inspiration from. And if you post that, I'm going to give you 2 weeks to do this. If you post it, I will enter your name into a drawing to win a fun prize from me. So that will run from now till July 15th. So you've got plenty of time to work on it. And it can be anything. So I'm going to challenge you to do this because I think it's a great way to get the creativity flowing, maybe kind of get out of the taking the things that you like to case, but kind of making it unique to your own design. All right, let's see if there's anything else that I have to share with you today. There is a possibility, I'm going to flip this back over. So I have a lot going on. I am almost done prepping all of the July kits, mystery box, club, all that. But I want to put it all together next week. And so next week I may not be live. Just depends on what I can get done. Also, too, I have my team meeting. We're doing a meeting with the poll guy. Like I told you, we're looking at building a pool. And I have been asked to be a presenter at Backstage in August with Sharon Armstrong and Emma Ryder. We're doing kind of like a little side panel type thing. And so we have a practice session next week. So I have a lot going on. There's a chance I may not be able to come live next week. I will try. I will do my best. But if not, I will definitely be on the following Friday, the 14th. All right. So guys, thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank you for bearing with me through my video little technology glitch there with my cord. And I will see y'all maybe next week, but definitely in 2 weeks. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll see y'all soon. Bye guys.